Let's start it up. You've got a beautiful backyard, nice patio or balcony with some perfect weather when the season changes, and then the mosquitoes show up and ruin everything. Mosquito sprays are expensive, smell terrible, and need constant reapplication. Bug zappers barely work. Professional treatments cost hundreds of dollars every year. But here's what does work: strategic planting. And today I'm going to show you the best mosquito repelling plants that actually reduce mosquito activity in your outdoor spaces so you can enjoy your property, balcony, or wherever you want to rest without chemical sprays and expensive pest control. So let's get into it. Now, I'm Philip Davis, and you guys know I will always have Amazon affiliate links to products that we talk about that will help you navigate the mosquitoes that are going to be in your yard once springs come. Now, mosquitoes navigate by using carbon dioxide, body heat, and scent. Certain plants release oils and compounds that mask these scents or repel the mosquitoes outright. The key compounds in these plants, citronella oil and lemongrass, and citronella geranium. Hey, I'm going to butcher these names, so that's what we're going to talk about. It's a compound in catnip. It's 10 times more effective than DEET in some studies. Eucalyptus and rosemary and thymol and thyme. Reality check now. These plants alone won't eliminate mosquitoes, but combined with the good property management, removing standing water, and trimming overgrowth, they significantly reduce mosquito activity. Think of them as your first line of defense, especially around patios, decks, or balconies. Before we get into the plants, let's fix the mosquito breeding grounds on your property. Standing water in gutters, flower pots, bird baths, old tires, buckets, tarps that collect water, or overgrown grass and shrub. These areas are where mosquitoes hide during the day. Clogged drainage areas. Mosquitoes breed in as little as half an inch of water. Emptying anything that holds water weekly, that's going to help. Now let's talk about the plants that make your outdoor spaces less inviting to mosquitoes. Number one, everybody knows about is citronella geranium. This is a plant citronella candles try to imitate. The real thing is way more effective. And here's why it works. Citronella releases oil naturally, especially when the leaves are crushed. They thrive in pots and patio decks where you need it the most. They produce pink and purple flowers annually in most zones. We'll get into that later. But you can bring it indoors for the winter. It costs about $8 to $15 per plant, and the best placement is the pots and outdoor tables near seating areas. Flanking doorways. Now, if you rub the leaves between your hands before sitting outside, it releases more oil into the air. It's kind of like getting it warmed up. So some people also rub the leaves on their skin as a natural repellent. Number two, lavender. I didn't even know this one myself, but mosquitoes hate that smell. Humans love it. It's a perfect combo unless you're allergic. And why homeowners plant it. Perennial, which means it comes back every year, it's drought tolerant and once established. Beautiful purple flowers and amazing fragrance. It attracts bees, unless that's another problem if you don't want it. And butterflies, good pollinators, not pests. It's deer resistant for people who live out where deer is, are deer heavy. It's about $8 to $20 per plant, and the best placement is along walkways, around patios, and garden borders. Bonus, you can harvest and dry the flowers for satchel or fresh stems indoors. Lavender is one of those plants that does triple duty and looks great, smells good, and it works. Now, number three, lemongrass. Now, everybody who likes to go to them smoothie shops, but here's where citronella oil actually come from. It's the real deal. Because lemongrass is effective. It contains high levels of citronella oil that grows tall 2 to 4 feet and creates a natural barrier. Now, it's edible use in Thai and Vietnamese cooking, perennial warm zones 9 through 11. Annual elsewhere, it costs about $10 to $20 per plant, and the best placement is in large pots on patios and ground beds near outdoor seating areas. Now, you can cut the stalks near the base and use them for cooking. And the more you brush against it, the more oil it releases. Number four, marigolds. Oh, tomatoes' favorite neighbor. Cheap, effective, and available everywhere. They work because they contain pyrethrum, a compound used in insect repellents, mosquito repellents, aphids, and other garden pests. I've done tons of videos on why these are great companions to tomatoes, and they grow fast, bloom all summer, and have great curb appeal. And they're annual, but they reseed themselves. They cost about $2 to $5 per plant, and they grow from seeds, pennies. The best placement is on border beds around patios or pots near doors, vegetable garden edges. They protect other plants too, like tomatoes. Homeowner hack, you can plant marigolds around your vegetable garden. We talked about that. They protect tomatoes, and I forgot to mention peppers, from pests while keeping mosquitoes away while you're working out there. So next one, rosemary. Oh, what herb you can use and also grow. Double duty. Mosquito repellent and cooking herb with a strong scent that repels them. They're perennial in warmer climate zones. Now, 8 to 11 zones, they're annual elsewhere. Drought tolerant, edible and grilling, roasting. Hey, I don't need to tell you about rosemary. If you ain't using rosemary, you're missing out. They're about $8 to $15 per plant. Your best placement near or on the grill, outdoor cooking areas, on pots and pots on patios, herb gardens, and outdoor entertainment. You could toss rosemary sprigs on the grill or in a fire pit, and that smoke actually repels the mosquitoes and smells amazing. Your guests will think you're a pro. Now, catnip. I know, this is a new one for me. Research shows catnip is 10 times more effective than DEET at repelling mosquitoes. Yeah, you heard that right. I ain't talking about it. It's underrated. It contains nepelectalone, a powerful mosquito repellent. Perennial, it comes back every year. Low maintenance, spreads easily, produces a small white or lavender flowers, safe for cats, and they'll love it. About $5 to $10 per plant. The best placement forms near patio borders where you don't mind spreading. A warning, if you have cats, they'll roll in it. So plant it where it's okay. Or use it in a distraction corner away from your yard from seating areas because you don't want your cats all over it. Number 7, basil. Wow, we're just hitting home with the herb department now. And they thrive in parts and they're a mosquito deterrent. It contains oils that repel mosquitoes and flies, and it grows fast and produces abundantly, and it's edible. So if you're pasta loving or cooking pasta, grab some basil, keep it outside, and they can work well on patios. And it costs about $3 to $6 per plant, or you can grow them from seed. The best placement on this outdoor dining tables, near kitchen doors, herb gardens. Here's a pro tip. Crush a few leaves and rub them on your skin before sitting outside. It's a natural repellent that smells way better than DEET. And strategic placement matters. So here's the formula, right? Layer 1 perimeter, your lavender, lemongrass, and rosemary around the outer edges of your patio or deck. That's your barrier plants. Now, your seating area, you want to use your potted citronella, geranium, basil, marigolds on the tables near the chairs. Keep them close because mosquitoes don't travel far. And then your pathways, line your walkways with marigolds and lavender. Mosquitoes hide in grass and shrubs during the day. So you want to create a buffer. Layer 4, you want to get your ground cover. Plant catnip in beds and borders where it can spread. You're creating zones mosquitoes don't want to enter. And if you rent or move frequently, go all containers and keep it mobile. Your mosquito defense is large pots and lemongrass, 2 to 3 around seating areas, small pots with citronella, geranium, and basil on the table. Now you got a 3-tier backup. Hanging baskets with trailing rosemary. Move them where you need to because we're mobile here. This is for my renters. Patio diner, bring pots close, and then grilling, move them near the grill when you want to move. You take everything with you. 0 permanent commitment, maximum flexibility. Now let's talk the money, right? Professional mosquito treatments, initial treatment's going to be $300 to $500 depending on what you do. You got monthly maintenance coming in. So your annual cost can be $1,000 to $2,000, and you got to use reapplication and chemicals. Mosquito repelling with 20 plants, a mix of varieties, maybe $150 to $250 for perennials that come back every year. Again, if you're in the right zones. No monthly fees, no chemicals on your property. Plus, if you got some edibles like rosemary, basil, and lemongrass, it's a one-time investment versus recurring costs. You do the math and improve your landscaping at the same time. These plants look good and they boost curb appeal. Plus, the mosquito repelling lineup, we're going to finish it off with that. 1 citronella geranium patio pots near seating. 2 lavender in your walkways, borders for your perennial beauty. Lemongrass is a natural barrier for edible bonus. We're going to do marigolds, cheap, effective. 5 rosemary. We're going to do dual purpose herbs and repellent. And then your catnip, which scientifically proven and it spreads evenly and easily. Basil for outdoor dining essentials. Plant them in layers and put them where you want to spend your time outside. Enjoy your property without bugs. Which one are you going to plant? Drop it in the comment. And we're going to talk about in the next video, drought resistant plants to save you money on your water bills. Now, you're going to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned because we're going to talk about how you can get land from Ancestry Lands and also get my book, Getting Dollars from Dirt, so you can learn how to own land and also make sure you protect your body from mosquitoes. Remember, you always want to talk to a licensed pest control professional. Some plants could be allergic and can be toxic to pets, so you want to research before you do your planning. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Who told you that owning land had to start with permission? A bank, a lender, a credit score. For most people, that story ends before it ever begins. At Ancestry Lands, we challenge that idea entirely. Because real land ownership doesn't require a bank deciding your worth. On this channel, we show everyday people how to own real property without credit checks, banks, or complicated approvals. We explain what land ownership actually is. Whether your goal is to build, hold, or pass something down, land gives you options, and we walk you through those options clearly and honestly. Visit ancestrylands.com, reach out directly, and subscribe to begin your land ownership journey.